Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of My Gear. I'm Kenneth Kill, and today we're going to talk about this. It's the PRS Zach Myers, and it's wonderful. Alright, so today we're talking about a PRS SE Zach Myers signature guitar. It's a beautiful single cut, semi-hollow body construction, and it's a pretty nice guitar. As always, we're going to talk about how I got this guitar. We're going to go over the specs of this guitar, and then we'll do some sound demos, and then we'll round it out with a little summary on how I feel about this guitar. So let's get right into it. So I got this guitar on trade. I traded the Court that I had. You saw a couple videos back. I'll link to that in the description to get this. And I only did the trade because I played one of these in my local guitar store, Pro Sound Center Music Shop, and it was pretty sick. And, you know, I'm trying to make these guitar videos. So I traded for this because it's something different, something interesting that I could do a video on. And, you know, it's a wonderful, wonderful guitar. But it's not really my thing. I like it. It plays nice, but I just don't play it a lot. I put some fresh strings on it. It sounds fantastic. It's a beautiful, beautiful finish. Beautiful, beautiful construction. Beautiful, beautiful finish on this. They call this Myers Blue. The lighting in here is not so great, so it's not really that good of a look at it, but it is an astounding, astounding flame maple top. It's a veneer, of course. There is a maple cap. We're going to get into these specs real quick. For the Zach Myers signature PRS here, we have a semi-hollow body with a single F-hole. We have a beveled maple top with a flame maple veneer. Mahogany body. The neck is also mahogany. Has a nice satin finish on the back, so it's pretty smooth. Glides pretty well. We got 22 frets on a 24.5-inch scale length. According to PRS, this is a wide, fat neck profile. Rosewood fretboard. You got the bird inlays. That's my favorite thing about PRS. I love the bird inlays. This neck, I would call it like a baseball bat. This is a very thick neck compared to what I'm used to. My Jackson is much, much slimmer than this. Any Ibanez I've ever had is much, much slimmer than this. My Epiphone is slimmer than this. I would say my Iceman is probably the closest neck on another guitar I have to this neck. That one is pretty fat as well. It's got vintage style tuners. To me, vintage style just means cheap plastic tuners. These tuners kind of suck. That's probably my biggest gripe about this whole guitar is the tuners. I think if you were to throw some locking tuners on here, some nice Goto locking tuners, that's my preferred one, I think it would be much nicer. The bridge is also a very annoying design in my opinion. So this is a PRS adjustable stop tail, and so you string the strings through on this side and then wrap them around the bridge. I did not have fun restringing this guitar. I would much rather do like a Floyd Rose, but I think it's probably because I've never done one like this before, and it was just weird. But I was not a fan of this design. Once it's all strung up and stuff, it's very comfortable to play on, but restringing it, annoying. For electronics in this guitar, we have a volume, tone, tone. So each pickup gets its own volume and own tone knob. It's got these clear knobs on it, which is an interesting choice. You don't see that very often. Pickups, we got some PRS 245S pickups in the bridge and neck, and they sound fantastic. They do a really nice clean tone, and they do a really nice distorted tone, which you'll find out next in the sound demos. So for the sound demos, as always, we're using our Mesa Mark II C+ Neural DSP plugin. I love this plugin. I have been using the Nolly plugin a lot more because I'm really into the 5150 sound, and I like the way the 5150 model in that plugin sounds. But I will link below to Neural DSP so you can pick up these plugins because they are my favorite. They are the best guitar plugins out there, in my opinion. Yeah. So let's get into these sound demos. First up, we're going to do the heavy sound, then we'll do a bluesy sound, and then we'll do a clean sound. And I think this guitar is going to shine on every preset because it does all of these things very well. It's a very well-rounded guitar. It sounds very good no matter the level of distortion. So let's get into it. First up, we got the heavy sound. We're on my Conqueror preset. It sounds a little like this. It's a pretty good, it's chunky. You hear that? It's chunky. We're on the bridge pickup. Tone is all the way up. This is the tone rolled off. It's pretty good, man. A very nice playing guitar. It is a really, really nice guitar. It's not my thing. I'm not really into the whole single cut Les Paul style guitar thing. I just wanted to try something different, and I'm glad I did because I like it, but it's not my thing. I think if I was going to go with a PRS, I'd probably get the Mark Holcomb PRS. I'd probably get the 7-string version. I enjoy playing a 7-string, man. That's kind of my bread and butter. But yeah, this guitar sounds pretty wicked. Let's switch it up to the neck pickup, or do some lead stuff. Separate volume and tone. It sounds pretty good. Very nice, very nice. Let's switch it over to our bluesy plugin, or our bluesy preset here. I like to call it BB King. You might know, when I made these presets, I had just watched the new Ant-Man. So they're all Kang-related presets. Amazing clarity from these pickups. We're on the bridge pickup. Let's switch it over to the neck. I keep forgetting separate volume and separate tone. It's a great sounding guitar. This really is a wonderful sounding guitar. I think every PRS I've ever played has been a wonderful sounding guitar. I particularly like, they make one that's kind of a lime green color. It's a double cutaway. I think it's a custom 24 maybe. It's around $900. Superb guitar. But this one is great too. This retails for around $800 on the clean now. Still on the neck pickup. And I mean, this is a clean, but it's kind of a dirty amp, so we roll the volume off. Very nice. It's very buttery. Very, very nice. You know, it's a great guitar. I particularly like about this guitar is semi-hollow body, so you don't even really have to plug it in. I don't know if that's coming across the mic, but it projects fairly well when you're just playing it, you know? You don't really need to plug it in. And I enjoy that. I like to play acoustic guitars, but I don't like the way acoustic guitars feel. So a nice semi-hollow body or a hollow body guitar is wonderful because you get the electric playability, but you get a little bit of that natural resonance of an acoustic guitar. Let's switch it over to the bridge pickup on the clean channel. I got the volume rolled back. And it's glassy, bro. Glassy. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's wrap this up with a nice little summary. I think I covered everything, but to summarize, I didn't pay anything for this guitar. I traded another guitar that I didn't really play for this guitar. To me, this is an excellent guitar for the money because I didn't pay anything for it. But normally retail, these are $800, I believe. $850, something like that. And, you know, beautiful guitar, wonderful construction, mahogany neck, mahogany body, maple cap, flame maple veneer. Looks beautiful in this Myers blue. If you really like SHINEDOWN, great guitar. Go pick it up. You can be just like Zach Myers. It's not really my thing. I've been digging my Jacksons lately. That's kind of where I'm at. I just bought another Jackson. And but I would be interested to play more PRS guitars. They make great guitars. I really want to try the Mark Holcomb 7-string, as I said before. I think the biggest downfalls of this guitar here are the tuners, specifically these vintage style tuners, because it's just plastic and they're not great. They hold tune well, like they do their job well, but I think for the money, this should have some like locking tuners on it. It's great to look at. It sounds great. Does wonderful cleans. The cleans on this are some of the best of any guitar I own. But the distortion is also nice too. If you want to get into some like chunky, heavy rock sounds, this is a great guitar for that. I have this tuned to standard because that's what seemed, you know, right for this guitar. But I imagine with the right string gauges, you could get it to sound pretty good in a drop tuning. But I think the biggest holdback is going to be the tuners for me. And I don't particularly like the bridge setup on this. It works well. It's comfortable to play on, but when it comes time to like restring and stuff, it's kind of annoying to me. So those are my two major complaints about this guitar. Those are my two major complaints about this guitar. Other than that, fantastic guitar. I love the satin neck. I love the blue flame maple top. I think it's a wonderful color. Normally I'm not into blue, but this is great looking. I feel like I'm at the beach or something when I'm playing this guitar. PRS Zach Myers, fantastic guitar. Go pick one up. Go try one at your local guitar store. As always, if you like this video, please click the little like button, hit the subscribe, hit the little bell icon, leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing. What guitars do you want to see? I'm Kenneth Kill. This has been My Gear. This is the Zach Myers PRS, $800. Fantastic guitar. Go check one out. Thanks for watching. As always, this video is brought to you by Blacked Out Clothing Co. blackedoutclothing.com/shop. Go pick up a Go Create t-shirt and get out there and create something. I'll see you next time.